gang split up.
Very tactful. Are you itching for a fight or something?
How dare you?
What?
I should kill you where you stand.
Calm down, Sandra. I'm not ashamed of what I've become. As you can see, I lost my eyes in a swoop race.
Is that why you're facing away from me?
Artificial replacements to see now.
Oh.
My blindness was not the worst consequence of my accident. My affliction was what eventually led to this war between my Becks and the Vulkars.
I knew that. I know that. I know that. But maybe it'll lead to like a quest or something, so I'll ask.
When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the hidden Becks and let Brezhik, my most trusted follower, take over.
I know.
But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang, and I knew Brezhik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brezhik didn't agree with me.
Damn Brezhik.
In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang.
But why start a gang war with you? I could ask that, although it's clear it's like revenge, isn't it?
Brezhik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
You think?
Don't fool yourself, Gadden. Brezhik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Becks against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
Yeah, I suppose.
I know you're right, Sandra.
Yeah, fair enough.
Brezhik won't rest until I am dead and the Becks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal. I don't see any harm in that. What did you want to know?
I've only got one more thing to ask you. And it is about those Republic escape pods that crashed into the Undercity. We know that. Is there any way off this planet? No, there isn't.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
I'm not
They
wearing my
might be
armor.
spies, Gadden.
Yes!
They might be working for the Sith.
Don't search
Calm
me.
down, Sandra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
I do. Yeah, don't search my pack or anything. I've only got a Sith uniform in it, which could, like, maybe incriminate me as part of the Sith. And I'm like, no, I found it at a party. Yeah, that would be bad. Look, do you know anything about it or not?
I suppose I could tell you what I know.
Well, go on then.
It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars. And that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery.
Oh.
But the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Well, she's a slave to the Vulkars. Well, at least we know that now. I mean, that's news. So what'll happen to her? Well, I guess... Don't know. I'll have to ask, I guess. Yeah, let's ask.
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
No.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brezhik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
Yeah, what does this swoop race have to do with it?
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then?
Win
We
the
can't
swoop
fight all the
race.
gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
Yeah. I don't even have a swoop bike. That's a good point. I could get one. Come on, I'm a thief, for God's sake. I'm guessing I'm going to have to follow this through. I mean, I know it is part of the plot, but my character really doesn't care about Bastila. But if it keeps this dude hanging along, Karth hanging along, he was kind of going towards the... What's his name? Belkin? Route. But I've got embroiled with this, and I can't just say, well, we'll have to just give up, because that would annoy Karth, and it's part of the game plot, I guess. So How do I enter a swoop race? Let's say about this.
I might be able to help you with this. If you'd be willing to help us.
Uh-huh.
We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
I do work with gangs. I don't have a problem with gangs. Let's see if we can make some money out of this as well.
You're in no position to bargain here. Without my help, you don't have a hope of getting this Bastila back. You should at least listen to what I have to say. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
Alright, but how... yeah, exactly. He seems like a, you know, reasonable guy, but I have trust issues, let's say. So, let's ask that.
My word is my bond. Everybody in the lower city knows my reputation. Besides, you really don't have a choice.
Uh-huh.
I'm your only ticket into the swoop race.
So how am I gonna get in? I could say if I get it, I'm not interested. Let's see what that gets us.
Don't be a fool.
There you go.
You have to win the swoop race to save your friend. And that means breaking into the Vulkar base and getting my prototype.
She's not my friend, I've never met her.
The Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Vale.
Ah.
Mission? Gavin, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. I realised that while giving you some freedom, the game makers have to make you do some things, and you know, one of those things that I have to do to advance the plot is to find Bastila, which is fair enough. You know, I can try getting out of it, but really they're saying, look dude, this is what you have to do to play the game. And I don't have a problem with that. I just wanted to make it clear that my character's like, do I really have to do this? Seriously? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, oh, okay. Yeah, isn't there someone else who can help me? She's fine, I don't mind her.
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring.
They said they'd be here, by the way.
The dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
Uh-huh. I've got Sith uniforms to disguise myself. Because I'm actually a Sith spy! Oh my god! Oh no. Well, I didn't get him. Yeah, I didn't get past him, did I? I was like, I've left my pass at the base. And he was like, go and get it! And I'm like, okay. But I really need to get in there. Go and get it! Okay. So, well, I suppose I could try again. Now that I mean, it might have been like 2 failures because I couldn't go in there yet because I had to do this first. I reckon that's probably what it is, so. Though why would it have that option then? Dunno. But anyway, I've got some Sith uniforms, so maybe I can try again.
A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher.
Yeah.
You'll need the proper papers to get past it.
I know.
Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity.
Ah.
They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands.
Well then.
Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
What do you want with Sith uniforms, exactly?
I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle.
I don't want to give my disguise away though. I like my disguise. I might need it when I go, because I know I'm going to have to get these codes to unlock the, stop the Gatling laser thing from blowing up the ship when we leave. So I'm going to say, well, like, why can't I keep it?
The disguise won't help you get into the Undercity. Besides, soon the Sith will realize they've got a few too many uniforms missing.
One!
The only way to get around will be the security papers.
One! Alright, fine, okay, take them.
Good choice. Thanks for
choice.
the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
No. I'll be back when I get the prototype accelerator.
I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up,
Yeah.
and we want you to have time to practice before the race.